Hello and a very warm welcome to yet another edition of The Real Talk. How are you doing wherever you are watching us from? Thank you so much for taking time off your busy schedule to be part of this program. Use the hashtag The Real Talk across board on all social media platforms. If you wish to interact with us, you want to send a message, you want to quote our guest, you want to give a suggestion, please use that hashtag and we'll find it. And we are live on RTV and on our YouTube channel. Do share that link so that we have other people watch the show as well. My name is Jackie Lumbasi. Let's meet our guest. Thank you so much for joining us. Our guest is Earlyne Igiraneza. She is a neurodiversity consultant and advocate. Earlyne, good to see you.
So good to see you too. Thank you for having me.
My pleasure. So do you pronounce your name as Earlyne or Earlyne?
Earlyne or Earlyne.
Or Earlyne.
Yes.
Earlyne is very French, so
Yeah,
I will
yeah.
not try. I'll just call you Earlyne.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah. Happy to see you. Earlyne, as you're a neurodiversity consultant today, but I'd like to start the real talk with a backstory. So let us go back to where your story began. Where was Earlyne born? What sort of homestead were you raised in?
Okay. Thank you so much. And it's a pleasure and an honor to be here. Thank you so much.
Pleasure's all mine.
Okay. So I was born as a firstborn in my family.
Oh, you're the
Yeah.
firstborn. You
Yes,
know,
I
same
am.
here. I'm also a firstborn. So I'm a firstborn and we are 5 of us.
Okay. For us, we were 4.
Okay.
Yes, we are 4. 2 boys and 2 girls.
Oh, lovely.
Yes.
2 girls and 3 boys for us.
Oh wow, that's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yes, and I was born in a very humble background. Yeah, in Kigali.
In
Of course.
Kigali. City born.
Yeah, a city born, but those areas. Yeah,
Which ones? Outside the
areas
city.
of
right.
Chimisagara, over there.
Still very much in the city.
Yes, very much in the city because
Exactly.
Chimisagara is very near to Nyabugogo.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I'm a city girl.
Uh-huh.
Yes, but I'm blessed to have both parents.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we thank
they
God.
really did their best in raising us. And while growing up, I used to tell my parents that I'll become a doctor, a medical doctor, and I could see myself healing people. But again, I was afraid of seeing the wounds. And my mom was
And
like,
blood.
and the blood. And my mom is like, you want to become a medical doctor, you want to heal people, but you're afraid of blood.
How are you going
I'm like, yeah, I can do some other things, but things of dressing the wounds,
You'll
and
stay away from
I'll
it.
stay away.
Yeah.
So, and I remember when I was in P6, I don't remember something that I had done, but my mom had told my dad that I did something very bad. And my dad called me in the evening. He was like, okay, now with this sort of behavior that you're having now, how are you going to become a medical doctor? I told my dad, but you know what, I've changed my mind. I want to be a doctor, but that one who is healing people, like the way I talk to people, they get healed. I could not explain what I wanted to become. Then my dad
You don't want to be the one that injects them,
Yes.
gives them an injection, or does the operation. You want to be the one that talks to them.
that
and
talks to
heal.
people, then they get healed.
You didn't have a name
Then
for it.
I didn't have a name. Then my dad was like, oh yeah, so that means you will do clinical psychology. That's what he told me. Then I was like, I don't want anything that has to do with clinic. Because to me, when you say clinic, I see blood, I see people dressing wounds, I see people met with accidents. That's what I could see. So yeah, I joined high school. I went there, I was doing very well. I went to the advanced level. I did physics, chemistry, and biology there at Groupe Scolaire Notre-Dame de Lourdes de Bdimana. It's called Bdimana Fille because we were only girls. Yes. So then when...
Where is it? Where is that school?
It's in Bdimana. Bdimana is the south
Okay.
Ruhango district.
Okay.
Yes. And then when I came back from there, I was like, okay, now what am I going to do? But remind me, somebody said clinical psychology, and now for me, I wanted to do medical imaging, to just make people go through the CT scans,
MRI,
the MRI,
yes,
X-ray.
X-ray.
I'm like, okay, if I do this, then the doctor who is, you know, maybe does a mistake, this person will not get healed. I had weird analysis.
That was weird, yeah.
Like, I want to make impact into people's lives, but if I am into the process and I am at the beginning, maybe. But
and someone at the end of the line,
and at the end of the line,
do their job, and someone is not healed, then you will not forgive yourself.
I'll not forgive
That's how you
myself.
felt, yes.
Then I can't tell you that I had clarity of what I would become.
Yes.
And these things of having clarity.
Did you have at least somebody that you are talking to, somebody you can make reference to? You know, I'll tell you, I want to be a journalist and I'll say, you know, I watch the news and there's this anchor that I like. I want to become an engineer. Oh, there's somebody in the neighborhood who's an engineer. Engineer so-and-so who does road construction or whatever. Who were you looking at as that person who was
I did not have anybody to
inspiring you at all?
I did not have anybody.
Yeah.
I
think that's why you are all over the place. Yeah, your mind was so scattered because you had nobody to give you.
Yeah, this morning I want to do business. In the afternoon I want to be that doctor who speaks to people, then they get healed. And another day I'm like, I think I can be a good nurse. Another day I'm like, I think I can be a good midwife. Like, I can help people deliver their babies. I didn't know what I wanted.
At what point then did you get to know?
Now, I got to know when I had started doing it. Do you know, I became a teacher for just in nursery schools. I joined this nursery school. It was a very beautiful school, an international one. They were paying us very well.
But not as a trained teacher, because you hadn't studied.
Yeah, I went to AUCA, and I started doing education. I was
okay. How did we come from medicine to education? Now it looks like we've lost several years.
Now this is what happened. When we had finished high school, we were to apply for the schools we were about to join. Then we applied for the sponsorship. Now, I applied, they gave me medical imaging to go URA, but they have a campus at Nyamishaba, it's in Karongi. Then when we were to apply for the sponsorship, along the way, they did not take me to sponsor my studies. Yeah. And now I said, we cannot afford for me to go to Nyamishaba because it could be.
You really needed the sponsorship.
Yes, I did need it. Yeah. And now at that time, I got a job. Then I was like, it's okay. If the job is here, it is fine. Let me find something to do at AUCA. I was really heartbroken because in my dreams I was like, I need to go and pursue my bachelor's degree, master's degree from the University of Rwanda, the National University.
That's what you wanted. The National University, yeah.
And now the sponsorship thing dropped me. Then I'm like, it's okay. I don't want to keep on wasting my years. Let me go to AUCA. When I went to AUCA, I was like, anything that is available, I will do. Because now I can't afford the medical imaging.
Yeah.
The other thing of the clinical psychology, now it was out of the picture.
Yep.
Now I'm like, yeah, it's okay. Let me go there and see what I can do. And now when I went there, education was somehow close to accounting. And now I ticked. Now when I was ticking, I ticked on education. But in my mind, I thought that I was doing accounting.
What is it?
I left that campus.
So when you saw education and accounting, you wanted accounting.
I wanted accounting.
But because they were close to each other, you ticked education.
I ticked education. I did not even care to go through what I did. I gave them their papers, and the lady, the registrar, she took what I ticked.
What you ticked.
And put into the system. And now the system gave me the courses, the modules to do. And I saw something looking like psychology there, educational psychology thingy. But I could see introduction to accounting, the principles of accounting and whatever. I'm like, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, accounting is already.
It looks like what I'm doing, yeah? There was business math as well. So I was like, oh, business math, it is connecting.
It's connecting, yeah.
You know, when you are doing thing with just to complete that degree and you leave.
Yeah.
Then when people ask me, oh, where do you go to school? I go to AUCA. Oh, nice. What do you do there? Accounting. And this one is like, I'm into accounting as well. I've never seen you. I'm like, but I'm there. Now what happened?
Oh my God.
At the end of the semester 1,
yes,
my marks got lost. Because when I'm doing my exam, I am writing that I belong to accounting. Yet this exam that I'm writing, it belongs to education.
Yes.
And when that semester was done, that's when I got to know that I'm doing education. Economics was the major, and math was my minor, plus education. God. And now you can see the confusion of seeing the things from
business,
accounting,
yes,
and
introduction
it was coming from economics.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Oh yes. Now.
So did you think of switching after that? Switching back to?
No, I looked at my money.
Accounting. Yeah.
I looked at my money.
Yes.
And I'm like,
my money can only keep me here. Education.
Then I'm like, so you mean? Then at that time, I saw myself as a teacher. Holding a white chalk on the blackboard, teaching economics, teaching maths.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at the teachers we used to bully in high school. And I'm like, God.
That would be me.
So this is me.
Yeah.
So we used to bully these teachers.
And now I'm going to get the same.
I'm like, I remember the names we used to nickname those teachers.
Yes.
And I'm like, okay, so if they look at me, what are the names?
What will they name me? Yes.
Yeah. But unfortunately, along the way, I suspended because of financial difficulties. I suspended, failed to go back again. Then in 2019, because of that CACV that has something that looks like education, I got a job to be a teacher. Oh. And I was
in primary school or secondary school?
No, in nursery school.
In a nursery school, okay.
And I really loved it there.
And that's the place you're saying they were paying you well?
Yes,
it was an okay job,
paying us well. And I was learning, like I could see this child, she came when she did not know anything, and now she can write letter A. I'm looking at it and I'm like, yes, she knows how to write because of
like you're having impact. You feel like you're doing something.
And now I said, by the way, being a teacher is very good. I started, and I was like, good, I thank you for that tick that I ticked on education.
The accidental tick, because it led me here.
Yeah, it led me there. Then that's where I encountered now children with, diverse learning needs. I could look at this one is too loud. This one is too calm. This one doesn't want to play. This one wants to play all the time.
Those are the differences among students. Like you have a class of 20, and these 20 are all different. So as a teacher, you're analyzing them, and you're categorizing them. You're saying this one belongs with,
And sometimes I'm like, why?
And you had never experienced this before. It was first time.
It was my first time to experience like those kinds of, behaviors. In that class, I had this boy who was like, he could literally pull your hair, pull the hair of the other learners. And I'm like, okay, now how do we how do we survive here?
Yes.
How are we going to do it?
Yes.
And when I talked to my lead teacher, she mentioned something like autism, but she mentioned it while,
in passing.
In passing. And I'm like, how do we spell that word? because it was my first time to hear that one. And even autism sounds good. Do you know when you don't know what autism is, you can literally name your son autism or what? Because it sounds,
It sounds like a cool name.
Yeah, it sounds like a cool name. Yeah. You know, I told her, okay, please tell me how
we spell it.
Then I went on Google, autism. I looked at it. I looked at the features, and this child is having
all those features,
like literally all of them. I'm like, then when okay, is it a disease? Is it what? They're telling me it's a lifelong condition. Hey, now I went home that evening. I sat down, I searched and searched about autism that night, and I'm like, now, God, you mean that boy will not outgrow
these things he's doing now? Yes.
Because the behavior were too scary. Then I'm like, no wonder the mother looks unhappy every day, you know.
Oh, now you thought of the mother.
I'm
you knew the parent.
Connect. I'm trying to connect the dots. And along the way, we got even more of those children. And I'm like, my goodness, what are we going to do? And now,
was this a special needs nursery?
No,
or was it
no. It was
nursery, and people were just bringing different kinds.
Yeah,
of
there were. But I really loved that school because they never you know, said this one we don't want.
Okay.
They were like,
it's okay. They accepted all of them. And now that's when I got to say to myself, okay, let me learn about these things. Because I could imagine the frustration of the parents. Because this one time I got home, then I told my mom, I narrated all the stories. I had the scratch, you know. From the boy? Yeah, from the boy. Then my mom is like, why do you want to kill yourself with this small boy? Do you even know him? I'm like, Mom, there's something about this boy. I don't know. And my mom is like, what? You want to kill yourself? Because of this? Over a boy you don't know. Yeah. I'm like, but I think I can help. Now I followed one of the TED Talks. There were people with the Down syndrome. Yeah. Others had autism. Others were, and I could see they're standing, they're expressing themselves, they're on a show. Yeah. Yeah. That meaning this lifelong condition, you're told, somebody can actually live with it, but still excel. Yes. Yes, thrive. And this lady who had Asperger's, she had even a PhD. Oh, I'm like, you mean these people can get even to a point they can get a PhD? And I was like, you know what? I must understand these things. Now, I know that I don't want to spend my time, wasting my time knowing what this thing is. Now I want to know, how do we, in practical ways, help these children? Yeah. Because I can see there is a future, but I don't know how we are going to get there. You know, what I'm really wondering is, you are not a qualified teacher. Oh, yes. You've gotten a job at a nursery school and you're interacting with these children and you've noticed these varieties. Children behave differently. You had an option to walk away. Oh, yes. Why were you really convicted to stay and even make attempts to help them? Where did that come from? That strong conviction? Because somebody else would have just said, really, that's none of my business. Yes, yes. Now, I needed money. That's the first thing. No, Jackie. Okay, thanks for being honest. I'll be honest. I needed money. But again, I needed to see one day, like this parent smiling. Like, no, I wanted to see one of the parents that I could see, like, see their smile because of their child. And at that point, it's because you had noticed that as the children are behaving this way, the parents seemed unhappy. Yes. The parents looked like they were having so much to deal with. It was that obvious. And they did not want to talk about it. And they did not want to talk about it. Whenever I'm trying to approach this parent, I'm trying,
I wanted to be like, okay, I've noticed some behaviors on you know, I don't even know how to communicate it well so that they don't get hurt.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know, your boy is always running up and down. But I saw other people online who were like this and they thrived in life. I think I can help. And the parent is looking at me and be like, okay. And she walks away or he walks away. They don't want to talk about it. That's what I saw first. They didn't want anybody to mention. They know that their child is behaving that way, but they don't want you to mention it. Because it's like.
But I also think it's because they didn't know what it
Yeah.
was. Huh? To them, this child is just being a baby.
No, for those parents, they knew.
They knew.
But they had failed to admit.
Oh, they were in denial.
Because this, like, there's the father that we sat down and talked, like 6 months later, then he was like, okay, if I admit that my son is on the spectrum of autism, okay, now, so what? Then, okay, in my head, I'm like, now, what
do I say? Yes, because you've got to find, how do you respond to that? Yeah. Find something to tell the parent.
Because he told me I was okay. I was fine with not knowing the diagnosis. And now the diagnosis is here. Yeah, so what do we do?
Yeah.
I was okay. I was okay to stay in my cage, thinking that, oh, maybe we over-pampered him, maybe we did this, maybe he will, you know, he will outgrow it. So now, what do we do? Now I know. What do you help me with?
Yeah.
So that's when I started searching online for the courses.
Because now you had to look for a response.
Yes.
If you're going to be facing a parent and telling them something like that, you needed to have an answer for them.
I needed to have
the so what has got to be answered.
And also for me, I was always cautious whenever I'm approaching a parent, because I was like, I'm not a specialist into this area. Yeah. I'm not going to say, your child is on the spectrum. I was telling these parents, your child might be. You need
you're also not really sure.
Yeah, you need to double check with the pediatrician. You need to visit the specialist so that they tell you if your child needs, you know, early interventions about autism or any other neurodiverse needs that your child might be having. Now, when I started educating myself, using the online courses, I visited Coursera. I visited many websites. Whenever I could get any course about neurodiversity, I'm on it. 1 month, I've done this one. I do this one. I do the other one. Then this one time, I looked at myself. I'm like, okay, now I think I have a few skills that I can use to help these children. And now I need to understand a way to communicate to parents. Because the way we communicate to parents is the way that will make them trust us, or be like, this one is now going to break my heart even more. Yeah. So now I went ahead and did a diploma in mental health, just online. I was like, wherever I'm going to get this knowledge, I'm going to get it.
Let's pause there for a moment, Earlyne. I love it so much. What I love is the resilience, my goodness. Just the fact that you are not giving up. You went for all those free courses that were available because another person could be interested in it, but then they will let that desire die. Oh, yeah. Because after all, they're only viewing courses that should be paid for. But you looked for every single way to gain the knowledge without paying. Yes. Let's take a break. We'll be back. I'm talking to Earlyne Igiraneza, who's a neurodiversity consultant and advocate. And I hope that this program is teaching you a thing or two. We're taking a break. We will be back. Welcome back. My name is Jackie, and our guest is Earlyne. Earlyne, so you go and study mental health. Another free course.
Yes.
And that was now the beginning of you doing this practically. You want to get better, and you're going to gain the skills and the certificate to do this.
Yes. And now I was only paying for my certificates. I was doing the free courses because those courses can be very, very expensive.
True.
And I was on a tight budget. And that was during the COVID time. So I was like, okay, now these parents are at home. Kids are not going to school. Now, how are they coping up? Then I remember one parent called me and she was like, I remember you were a good teacher. Can you please come and help me out at home? She was like, any money, any amount of money you mention,
I will give you.
I'll give you.
This was a desperate parent.
Yeah. Then I went there the first day, the second day. But every day when I'm leaving, the mother is calling the nanny to ask, okay, how did Earlyne leave this place? Did you see, do you think she's going to come back tomorrow? Do you think she
will run away? She's getting tired of this?
Because she could, hear us running up and down. I'm trying to put together this boy. And he's pulling my hair. I always tell people that I started braiding this corn. How do they?
The cornrows.
The cornrows, because of the way these children used to pull
the braids.
The braids.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
Yes, that was 2020. During
you know what?
Hey,
Earlyne, you never had the temptation to beat this demon out of this child?
No.
Because I'm just thinking, okay, sorry to call it to say demon, but in quotes, I'll just say that. Anyway, I think it requires special grace and
it does.
intervention. Because I think any other person, just a normal human, the teachers that taught me were not gifted like that. If I got up and just started jumping all over the desk, and my God, if I pulled a teacher's hair, I think they would beat the life out of me.
Yes.
You never got the temptation to.
I did not.
Yes.
I did
so
not.
I guess for you, you're just ordained by God to be in that space.
Because in my mind, I was like, something is wrong somewhere. If I beat this child now, probably I'm escalating things for him. Then the first week, I could come in the morning. We sing. He doesn't care. We do the activity, he doesn't care, but he's watching or he runs around. Then it was only for 2 hours. Then after a week, I got another call from another parent. Now, this parent that I was helping spoke about me to another parent. Now this one called me. Okay, I said, it's okay. Yeah. Let me go there.
Yeah.
But now the motive was not the money. The motive was the TED Talks that I saw that of these people who got to live with the autism, the Down syndrome, and all the dyslexia, the whatever. And now I can see they are big people in their life. I was like, okay, I don't know how far I'm going to help these children, but let me try and see.
You wanted to take them there.
I wanted to take them there.
Yeah.
That was the only prayer that I was praying. And for these two particular children, they could not say anything. They were humming only, but they could not open their mouth and,
utter words.
Utter like one clear word. Then
around how old were they?
The boy was 4 and the girl was 6.
Okay, yeah. They had really gone ahead in age. Yeah.
And after 2 months, when I was leaving the first child's home, that was in end June 2020. This boy, I told him bye, because I used to say it, because the routine kept on I kept the same routine. And when I said bye, he replied back, bye.
That was the first word.
Jackie,
you must have shed some gallons of tears there. You cried.
Yes. And the nanny looked at me as well. Then the boy ran.
Yeah.
We could not even grab him again to say,
He didn't have the
repeat
grasp
that
of it.
word.
Yes.
I left that place crying tears. I went home and I told God, God, if my assignment was to make this boy say just that one word, it is okay.
Yeah.
If I sleep tonight and die, I'll die a happy girl. That's what I told God. Because to me, that was a miracle.
Yeah.
Jackie, many times when I see parents are looking at, you know, we give birth, the baby crawls, the baby makes the first step.
Yeah.
Now, I don't look that as something that must happen. To me, it's
a miracle.
It's a miracle.
It's a miracle.
Because I celebrated the one word of a 4-year-old boy.
You know, I'm glad you say that. You know, I normally say, as a woman, if you carry that pregnancy for 9 months and give birth to a normal child, normal with a head, 2 hands, 2 limbs, thank God for that. Because by the way, even that is not guaranteed.
It's not.
The formation of that child in your womb is not guaranteed. Haven't we seen children born in a completely different shape?
Different shape.
Looking like an animal, not a child. And in the process of growth, I have a friend of mine whose child at the age of 7, a child that was born very well, 7, bouncy baby girl and all, at the age of 7, went into a clinic for immunization. And the injections got mixed up. And from that moment, this child suffered Down syndrome. Until today, she's in her early 30s. So these things, it's God's grace. It's never anything to take for granted. And I keep saying every moment of a child's progress is something to thank God for.
Yes.
You don't deserve it as a father or as a mother. You think somebody else has issues with their child and you're the one who's got everything right and you think it's an entitlement. It's a blessing. So you know, I'm glad that you brought that up and I'm glad that you celebrated that word. That was a milestone.
And the nanny, I didn't even tell the mother about it. Then the nanny, immediately.
Yes, the nanny called the mother.
Yes. And now, since that day, we saw the progress towards now. Then we started doing the reading. He could do the reading, but not, but to not sit on himself and, you know, say words by himself. Then the other girl, on the other hand, also was, you know, progressing. The progress is really small, but it was something to be grateful for.
To celebrate,
and it was something worth my investment. The time I spent reading, the time I spent studying, the time I spent looking for resources, connecting with people. You know, I could go on Facebook and try to connect with people who are on the spectrum or the parents who have children on the spectrum, even with neurodiverse learning needs. So that's how I got myself into this.
Such a beautiful story. I want to know, at what stage then did you decide to start Lifespan? Tell us about Lifespan. And I know you're currently studying. Is that your master's? Is it something still related to neurodiversity?
Yes.
You're still studying.
I am.
Earlyne, you haven't stopped?
No, I don't intend to stop
anytime soon.
Yeah. Because
oh my goodness.
My understanding about studying is that learning, like the way our brain is, it has the capacity of, like, you keep on learning, you learn and learn and learn and learn. So we learn, we relearn, we unlearn.
Learning never stops.
Learning never stops. So I am learning. I am learning, I am studying, I'm reading books, writing articles, you know.
Goodness me. What are you doing at the moment? So what is that you're studying?
I was studying.
What degrees?
Now, I went to 2023. I now enrolled into a bachelor's degree in early childhood development education because now I understand, I have the techniques to help the neurodiverse children, but now I need to understand in practical ways, like like from an early childhood perspective. How is a child born? Like, if they are born now, how they are learning, how does the learning take place?
Yeah.
In what kind of environment does the learning take place? Because my philosophy is about inclusion, is not about these children with neurodiverse learnings adopting to who we are, like to the world that we created. It is about us creating the safe environment for the neurodiverse children. Because if
it's not them adapting to our environment, the environment that we're comfortable in. It's us creating what is really suitable for them.
Because Jackie is a journalist.
Yeah.
And I am into education, into neurodiversity, into what?
Yeah.
And now, that me not being a journalist will not make me disabled. It's not a disability that I am having here. And you not knowing the neurodiversity and many other things, it does not automatically make you disabled.
Yes.
That's how neurodiversity is. Our brain is wired in different ways. Like the way that at home they tell me that I am too loud. Now, some people are calm.
Yeah.
That's neurodiversity. So the way autism is, the way Down syndrome is, the way those things are, the diverse learning needs of the children are not the things to be like that. It's not as if we are squeezing them, they must fit here. No, that's how they are. And they can thrive if we create the inclusive
Tell us about lifespan.
And now, lifespan, before in 2021, it was Autism Echo Africa. So in 2021, I founded Autism Echo Africa because I wanted to amplify the voices of these children.
Is it because you noticed that the children were many when the numbers growing?
The number grew.
The
parents were there.
Yeah.
I got to know that they were even the kids who have been hidden behind there.
Oh, yes.
Even today.
Some parents hide the children.
In the morning, I spoke with a parent on phone. Then she told me, because I can't find a nanny who can, accept to stay with my son. Now, whenever I go to work, I lock my son inside. In the house, the son is left in the house, so you can understand, you can imagine how the things are happening. And now, as we continue to expand the work, as I continue to expand the work, I saw that we needed to help even other children, the neurotypical children, these ones that we see. We can see that the parents are lacking the parenting way, the better ways of parenting, because it's not as if parents do not want to do parenting the better way.
They want,
but they don't know how.
Yeah.
So now, as the Autism Echo Africa grew, I got to see that we have to add this umbrella of training parents about positive parenting in early childhood development, helping other parents who are with the neurodiverse children to know how to better, cater for these children.
It truly is a burden to the parents, because as you said, even if a parent can afford to pay a nanny or even 10 nannies, it's not every one of them that has the heart to help a child like that one. So in most cases, you'll find nannies come and they go.
And they go.
And they go, yeah. And so this child is also, like, that is an inconsistent part of their life, because they're being taken care of by very many different nannies.
And what those nannies are giving them, because children learn by what they observe. So what are they observing that nanny doing? So those things, and now what Lifespan is doing now, Autism Echo Africa transitions to becoming Lifespan Wellness and Development, because I saw that people need to grow, but in a way that is holistic, right from early childhood. Then we transition to elderly now. So that's what Lifespan is here to do, just helping parents understand about parenting, helping teachers understand the better ways of teaching, because we still have a problem of teachers. We have many teachers who are not trained. And now helping them understand about teaching methods, approaches for infants, for kids into the kindergarten, for kids, like age-appropriate teaching methods.
Yeah.
And now helping them understand about material development, because we always complain the materials, the kids' resources are so expensive. And we know that they are the locally available materials that we
will be
can
cheaper,
use. That will be cheaper. Some are even free, like the branches of the trees, the leaves, all of those
Things
things.
that we can just find even in our homes.
We can find them. So helping the teachers understand. We train them understanding about material development, and we train them to understand more about child growth and development, so that they know at this age, a child is supposed to be treated this way. We really appreciate what the teachers are doing, but there's still a gap. And now that's what we are here to do. The parenting now, whether a parent's for neurodiverse children or neurotypical, they all need to understand about parenting.
Yeah.
Yes,
I want you to speak to that parent who's locking their child up. Not because they have failed to find somebody to help them, but because they think this child is a source of shame. Speak to that parent, because I know there are parents that do that.
Okay. I'm going to speak to that parent, but I'll also talk to the neighbors.
The neighbors, all right.
Now, that parent, the first thing I would say is that this child was never brought into this world, like, he did not just appear or applied to be there.
Here.
So you brought this child. And I would ask you to change the way you see the things and see that this is a blessing in disguise. Because imagine if this child is supported and is thriving, it would make you even more proud, because you can say that my child lives with this condition and he's still excelling, and this child is still excelling. First of all, locking the child indoor will traumatize the child. It will not help anything. This child, if you keep, because the parents are the ones who will make the surroundings love this child. Because the more you hype, the more you talk about how excellent your child is, the more you tell people, do you know this is my child? You always look down on him. You just wait and see. I give you two years. You will see what my son will become. You will see what my daughter will become. Hey, we will, even the neighbors will be like, yeah, by the way, this son, there's something. You will create something that is not there, but you will tell people. It's like the way you advertise about your business. You'll tell your people about,
come buy this one because I have the best.
If you buy this one, there is this thing I encountered on TikTok. Someone was advertising about their pharmacy, and she was like, welcome to so and so pharmacy, where your disease will not recognize you anymore.
Oh my goodness, look at that.
No, people will be coming not because this pharmacy is the best or because they have new medicine, but because
it's the wording, the marketing.
And now the parents should be the first. Once you accept the condition of your child, just be the one to hype, to encourage, to motivate, create beautiful things. And
speak for them, because again at that point this child can't speak for themselves.
Speak for them. Speak whatever you want them to become. And now the surroundings. It is so unfortunate that we are the ones. We usually say, oh, inclusion, inclusivity. When you go somewhere and men look down on you, you feel bad. Now, look at that child. You always look down
on that child.
Because the inclusivity is not about the disability or what. It's about every other thing. We go somewhere and people are looking at us because we are black. They will look down on us. Now, how does that feel? Does it feel good?
No.
Now, you don't know what you can give birth to tomorrow. You don't know. You don't know if your own children cannot give birth to neurodiverse child.
Yeah.
Now, how about we create the environment where we support these parents? Because these parents become so frustrated because of the words that we neighbors say.
Yeah.
If we were not judgmental, parents could not hide their children.
True.
Now, because we are shaming them,
Yeah.
that's why they are
Constantly
locking
judging
them. Now, if we can, because anytime you be judgmental, just know that you will be judged somewhere tomorrow.
Yeah. You're
So
judging
now,
someone else, you'll be judged.
you'll be judged in one way or another.
Yeah.
And now, if we can see neurodiversity as a way our brains are wired in different ways, as a way I love black, someone hate black.
Yeah.
And that one does not have to create something that is like you are my enemy.
Conflict or tension.
The conflict
between
or
the two of you.
tension.
No.
That's how we should see this neurodiversity.
Beautiful.
I can admire what you are wearing, even if I cannot wear that.
Yes.
It is
It
okay.
shouldn't make us enemies.
It should not make
It
us
shouldn't
enemies.
make you judge
It
me.
should not make me judge you.
Yeah.
It should just understand that people are different, and let us learn to love people the way they are. Because many times, whenever we love these children, like the neurodiverse ones, if we show them love, they will love us back. Because they do love, they do have sympathy, but they express it in a different way that we are not used to.
Thank you.
Now, if we can let them be, we will get to learn, oh, by the way, that's a way of him saying, I love you.
Yes, that's his expression.
Yeah, they don't, some of them do not like people who hug them.
Yeah.
It is
It
okay.
is
They can
okay.
shake. Because not if I don't like people who hug me, is it a crime?
It's not a crime.
I don't like it. Most of them do not like noisy places. It is okay. Just like the way some people do not like noise, other people like loud music, others like slow music. That's what neurodiversity is about. Let us normalize, admiring the differences.
People in their different ways.
Yes.
Earlyne, let's end this conversation here, but I assure you, I'm having you back because
Thank you.
there's so much I want to still get out of you. I also know that at the moment you're now dealing with dementia.
Yes.
We've talked about children today. In our next program, we'll talk about that condition that adults are dealing with as well.
No
Thank
problem.
you for your time.
You're welcome. Thank you so much for having me.
My
Thank
pleasure.
you.
It's been such an honor for me to bring this conversation to you. Thank you for keeping us company, and I hope that you have learned something. Earlyne has told us if you have that person in your community, in your family that you think is special, or they have these differences. You behave a certain way, they behave a certain way. Do not judge them. Show them empathy, compassion, love them, and just love and respect them as they are. Don't even try to turn them into who you are. Don't see them as people that you want to be exactly like you. Thank you for your time, and God bless you. We'll see you next week.